Next question is from Vijay Das. Namaskaram Sadhguru. In one of the quotes you said, Sadhana is not the way, but without sadhana there is no way. I did not understand this. Can you please help me understanding this?
No, you will understand it in the evening when I say it. Morning when the alarm rings at 5 o'clock, suddenly you don't understand. What is this sadhana? Because so many people said you don't have to do anything. Even Sadhguru has said many times, doing nothing is the highest thing. So why is he asking me to get up in the morning and do something? I will do nothing. No, doing nothing means you should not sleep, you should not snore also. That is doing nothing. Sleeping is not doing nothing, you're sleeping, all right? Doing nothing means you don't sleep, you don't think, you don't feel, you don't snore, you don't do anything. Simply. For this you need enormous level of awareness and alertness in the system. That's not going to happen simply. So right now it's better to do something, use some tools. Sadhana means a tool, not a practice. You're using tools. Without tools, human beings would be nothing. Really, we would be nothing without our ability to use tools. So, if you want something to come in your direction, you will have to do certain things. This happened. A very obnoxious, loud customer came and settled down in a reserved table in a restaurant. It was reserved for somebody else, but he came and sat down. He kept waving at the waiters, but they ignored him because he's sitting in the wrong table. It's marked there, it's reserved, but he sits there. Then loudly he yelled, "If I have to get some water in this damn place, what should I do?" So the manager walked up to him and said, "Why don't you set fire to yourself, then it will come." If you set fire to yourself, water will come in lot of quantity, not just in a glass. So sadhana is just like that, you're trying to set fire to yourself so that you can draw something towards you. It's a tool, not only for health and well-being, it's a tool to draw a dimension which is not yet right now.
Next question is from Jisha, Bangalore. How to make the mind to work for us and how to fully get rid of its debilitating subconscious programming?
Whose mind is she talking about? No, but people are looking at how to have their husband's mind work for them, how to make their wife's emotion work for them. Yes, it's not a joke. See, at a time like this, I must be just giving you solace. Don't worry, I'm with you, everything okay. But what to do, I'm not that kind. I'm a realistic fool, that's the problem with me. You can be a realistic fool or an unrealistic fool, that's all the option you have. If you think you're smart, you're a bloody fool. So I'm a realistic fool, I'm not an unrealistic fool. So realistic fool means this, we're always looking what's the right thing to do in a given situation. We are not expecting Superman, Spider-Man drop upon us and do something for us. There you see all these snakes hanging here, not able to do anything for us, they just hang there. We just enjoy them as they are. We don't expect they come and raise your kundalini. No, there are people like that. If you keep them here, like this, one big snake, then they would think, oh, this snake, if I look at it and worship it, this will come and raise in me as Kundalini. That's why we hung them there in chains. So, you want to… you've still not made it clear to me whose mind you want to control. Because generally this is the thing, this is what we call as family, this is what we call as society. That means your mind should work for me. Mine is not working for me, that's not the problem. Your mind should be working for me. You must think the way I want you to think. You must feel the way I want you to feel. I am not feeling like that, that is not the problem. You must feel for me. See, when you say you must love me, you must have love for me, means what? That means I want your emotions to be the way I want. No, no, no. You can only decide about this one. How my emotions can be, how my thoughts can be, I can decide. I have no business to decide how somebody else's thought and emotion should be. But always the concern is this. But I'm sure Disha is a wonderful girl and she's asking about her mind, how to have control over my mind. First you must decide whether you want to control your mind or liberate your mind. Please consider this. All of you who are always thinking of controlling your mind, first make up your mind. Do you want this controlled? Do you want this liberated? Oh, then I'll go mad. Who said you are not right now? Do you have a certificate like that? This happened in Bangalore city. There's a young boy, say 16, 17-year-old boy, he went into some psychological problems. Those days when I was young, there is no sensitivity about these things. Somebody is little psychologically disturbed, he immediately say, hey, he's mad. So he went to the Nimhans Institute in Bangalore. He became an inpatient for some 3 months or 4 months and then he came back. In the evening, where all the young boys gather, he also went there. Then everybody, you're mad, aren't you? You're gone, you're a loony, because you've been in the mental hospital for 4 months, you finished, whatever. The boy was hurt, but he didn't know what to do. 2-3 days he went there, every day they were battering him with this. So one day he pulled out a paper from his pocket and he said, see, here I have a certificate that now I'm normal. Do you have one? The hospital gave him a certificate that now he is normal, he is fit to go back. Do any of you have? You don't have. I'm the one who has a certificate. Who is sane, who is insane now? So, first thing is, Disha and everybody else, just consider this one question profoundly the next 24 hours. Do you want your mind in control or do you want it liberated? Maybe tomorrow we'll explore that. Yoga yoga yogeshwaraya bhuta bhuta bhuteshwaraya kala kala kaleshwaraya Shiva Shiva Sarveshwaraya Shambha Shambha Maha